Yes, everybody, Russ from the West Ham Network. Hope you're safe and well. It's Hammer's Headlines in association with the KUMB boys. So let's get into it. 3 stories as per usual. So there we go. I'm not in the bottom bunker. I'm in the office today. Anyway, I'm jumping on to help out Mr. Baker. So, 3 stories. The first story is involving a potential new right back for West Ham, according to TBR Football. They have been told that West Ham are looking to make further additions in the summer, with one of Mr. Kretinsky's Sparta Prague stars on the radar, apparently. TBR Football understand that West Ham are already lining up replacements for Vladimir Sufal when the Czech Republic's international's contract runs out in July 2025. There's a few people who are coming to the end of it. I think there's 5 off the top of my head: Sufal, Cresswell, Fabianski, Antonio, and Danny Ings all entering the final year of their contracts. There's going to be another bit of a rebuild, not as major as this summer, I would imagine. But because of Vladimir Sufal's contract expiring in July 2025, they're closely monitoring this gentleman, Angelo Pregliado. I've totally butchered that, I know. It's believed that we will allow him, Vladimir Sufal, to potentially leave in January to get some money for him if he wishes to do so, rather than leave for nothing in the summer. Sources reported that Besiktas are apparently interested. We know also Galatasaray were looking at him as an alternative to Wan-Bissaka when we were both going for Wan-Bissaka at the same time. But apparently a deal for Angelo, the new Angelo, wouldn't be difficult to complete, as the aforementioned Danny Kretinsky obviously owns a controlling stake of Sparta Prague as well as a minority stake at West Ham. That's where I think it differs from Man United and Nice with the whole Todibo situation, I believe. I may be completely wrong, but because he doesn't own a controlling stake in both clubs, it's okay, I think. Now, obviously, we signed Wan-Bissaka in the summer, so we don't need a new right back. Starting 11 right back, we need some adequate cover, and it could be that Angelo could be it. He boasts 44 caps for Ecuador, and he's 26 and also has lots of experience, Champions League, Europa League as well, so it could be a very shrewd move, but whether he'll be willing to sacrifice a starting role is what he currently commands at Sparta Prague. We shall wait and see. Nevertheless, it's competition for places, and though if he did come in, he wouldn't be seen as a direct threat to Wan-Bissaka. It opens up options as well. The whole Emerson thing, left back, the whole Mavropanos right back as well. It could make a welcome battle to the right back situation. Let's talk about someone else. And it is congratulations to the one and only Andy Irvine, the man who had an interview about his first appearance a year after he'd signed for the club, before we'd even had the announcement video. We never got the announcement video we truly deserved for signing Andy Irvine from the Austrian Bundesliga side. Flankenfoot. Is it Flankenfoot off the top of my head? But he has been called up to the Scottish national side for the first time. There's a few, John McGinn, I think, is out, and a couple of others, and Andy is in there. Congratulations. And I really hope we give him some decent minutes, because what I've seen of him, I've been really impressed. He's 23. He reminds me of, he's the same height as Thomas Souček, but he's more of a forward threat. He could be the answer to our Souček problems potentially. But congratulations to Andy on his first call up to the Scottish national side. And Finalamon, it's been quite a nice news. It's been a Kudus versus Lopetegui free zone in this video, but it's nice news. It's a nice news. West Ham have announced the the first pro contract signing for Preston Fearon. 19-year-old. He's returned from injury this season to captain the under-18s. He signed his first pro deal at the Academy of Football. He joined the club on trial as a 15-year-old, having been released by Chelsea. He signed scholarship terms a year later, and he's now a professional football player. He was quoted in saying, "Signing your first contract is only the first step. Need to keep pushing. My journey hasn't been an easy one. I want to thank my parents and my brother who have played a key role in getting me where I am today." He's expressed his aspirations in terms of where he wants to go with the 18s this season. "I have so much belief in this team. Although we haven't had the best start, I'm confident we can do well. The FA Youth Cup is a big target. I know how strong our team is." Kenny Brown, academy manager, he also spoke of Preston, saying he's a talented football player, and from day one, we've seen him. I remember watching him during one of the first training sessions I attended after joining the club. He was a trialist at the time. Within a minute of a small-sided game, he stood out with his ability in tight spaces. What I really admire is that he matches his technical ability with a strong work ethic. He's a team player who contributes just as much off the ball as he does on the ball. He's a big talent. I look forward to seeing how far we can take him. Remember, captaincies aren't handed out lightly. Obviously, currently the under-18 captain, obviously under-18s unfortunately lost 3-2 at the weekend to Chelsea, where the under-21s won 3-2 against Chelsea, and we spoke about that yesterday in the Hammers the Academy show. And actually, while I'm there, I'll just fly the flag for the Academy. They're playing, the 21s are playing the next round of the next game in their group stage of the Premier League Invitational Trophy tomorrow. It's not a Dagenham Redbridge. It's been moved because of the West Ham women's game on Dagenham Redbridge tomorrow. So it's going to be played at Rush Green, 7 p.m. against Bilbao B-side. So I'll be there on the 1s and 2s. So please join me for that. And our channel members, you'll remember, hopefully you've noticed we had our latest podcast out. Myself, Anton, and Holly spoke about our Desert Island games, but like Desert Island discs, but with games. What 3 games would we take to a Desert Island, West Ham ones? And we couldn't pick the last game at the Bowling or the Prague game. It was good. And actually, we're going to be doing that as a regular feature now going forward, a bit like my Hammers 11. So keep an eye on the channel. We'll be doing loads of stuff around that as well. Also, don't forget to get your mugs. £10 plus £2.95. Literally, we have less than 5 left, I think, now of the run. And they've flown off the shelves. When I mean the mug, I mean the one on the left, not on the right. And don't forget to check out thesearemobrand.com for latest news, reviews, and opiniones. We'll be back later on. I think tonight it's Alex's TikTok takeover, I believe. Don't quote me. Channel members, tomorrow you've got your monthly player chat with Spess and Schemmel, and keep an eye on the channel for particularly over the international week, because we have, my friends, some good interviews lined up for you guys to keep you happy. We have a chef's kiss, my Hammers 11 ex-player interview happening during the international break, which obviously after the weekend. We've also got some good obviously previews ahead of the Ipswich game. We've got the Ipswich Town's second best musician on the channel talking about previewing the games. We haven't got Ed Sheeran. We've got the second best musician. And until next time, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith, and come on, you bloody Irons. Much love.